Hi, everybody. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, my goodness. Hello. Legendary Princess. Good morning. I hope you all have a great, wonderful day. Thank you, Princess. How are ya? I hope you have a great, wonderful day, too. Legendary Princess. Ryan's here. Ryan Bremer. Good morning. Hi, Ryan. How are ya? Kage, you're up early, my friend. Good morning. Good morning. Kage says, hey, and hey, Princess. Christy. Hi, Christy. Welcome back. Welcome back. Happy Monday. Magnetic North Adventures. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Lee. Hi, MNA Lee. How are ya? Happy Monday. Kage says, hey, Ryan. Magnetic North Adventures says, hi, Kage. Kage says, hey, MNA. And he says, hi to Christy. Lee says, hi, Princess. Kage says, hey, Christy. Magnetic. Hi, Ryan. Hi, everybody. Sir Bonks a lot. The noise is the garbage, guys. It's garbage day. Hi, Addison. Welcome. Hi, Tina. Tina. Hi, welcome, welcome, everybody. West Country's here. Hey, West Country, good morning. Kage says morning to Addison. Kage says, hey, Tina. We don't want to look at that. It's a beautiful morning, you guys. It's beautiful. Sir Bunks a lot. Addison says, Kage, you are up early again. Yeah, he's early. Kage says, hey, Mudlarks. Lee says, hi to Tina. Kage says, Addison, I'll message you. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Lee says, hey, West Country. Christy says, hi, Magnetic North Adventures. And Kage. West Country says hi, Kage. Magnetic says hi to Sir. Sir says okay. West Country says hi, Lee. Addison says hey, Magnetic. Magnetic says just going home from a dig. Oh, nice. Hope y'all are well. Very well. Sounds like you had a good time. West Country says hope you have a good day, Lark. Later. West Country. Oh, Lee. Hope you have a good day, Lee. Yes, of course. Hi, Sono. Sono's here. Good morning to Sono. Welcome, welcome. He says hi, Daisy May. Our friend Coffee Cake Love and Bish is here. Coffee Cake. Hey, beautiful lady. Any new songs? Good morning. Welcome. Magnetic North Adventures. Lee says, hi, Sono. Addison says, hey, Sono. Sono says, hey, Lee and Addison. Lee says, was Dump Dig? It went very well. Some very rare finds. Oh, looking forward to finding out. Kage says, hey, Sono. Jupiter's here with a burger. Oh, a burger sounds good. Hi, Jupiter. Welcome. Is that a Big Mac? Welcome, Jupiter. Nice to see ya. Kage says, hey, Coffee Cake. And hey, Jupiter. Lee says, hello, Jupiter. Sono says, hi, Kage. Good morning, everybody. Coffee Cake says, hi, Kage. Magnetic North Adventures says, hello, Coffee Cake. And Coffee Cake says, hello, Sono and Magnetic and Jupiter. I'm sorry, Sono says, hi, Jupiter. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Monday Tea Time. Lee's using emojis. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. It's just setting up my TVs. How was everybody's weekend? I had a good weekend, but boy, I'm telling you, the heat is kicking my butt. Like, the heat is it's just unbearable lately. Alfredo, Alfredo's here. Alfredo. He says Daisy, Magnetic, and Sono. Sir Bonxalot says, hey, Coffee Cake. Lee says, I had several gaming pieces, some nice bottles, and a rare caviar jar from the 1880s. Oh, wow. Wow, that's lovely. I can't wait to see. Tina says hi, Alfredo and Sono. Sono says hi, Alfredo. Coffee Cake says hi, Sir Bonks a lot. Magnetic says hi, Alfredo. Sono says hi, Tina. Alfredo says hi, Tina. Adrian's here. Hi, Adrian. Good morning, Adrian. How are you? And Andy, good afternoon, Andy. Daisy May and Jack, good afternoon, Andy. Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. Sono says hi to Adrian. Coffee Cake says hello to Alfredo and Tina. Alfredo says, hey, Adrian. Lisa's doing well here. Hope everyone is good. Adrian says, hey, West Country Mudlarks. Lee says, hi, Andy. You wished. Hi, you wished. That's a cute name. I'm curious about the water. Is it fresh, brackish, or salt? It's salt water. It's ocean water. We live right near the ocean. Salt water. Hi, you wish. That's a cute name. Kage says, hey, Andy. Alfredo says, hello, coffee. Kage says, hey, Adrian. Adrian says, Sono's all about freedom. Hey. Lee Magnetic North says, hello, Adrian. Sir Bonks-a-lot Addison says, maha maha. Tina says, join Chrome as he defeats Kyogre with his falchion. Coffee Cake says, Adrian, Andy, hi. Adrian and Andy. We had Ann and Andy, Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy. Remember Ann and Andy? Ryan says, hey, Tina. Dundee at the gym. Ad time. Oh, thank you, Dundee. Ryan says, hi, Coffee Cake. Magnetic says, hi, MK. Adrian says, hi, Magnetic North. Kage says, hey, Dundee. Andy says, hi, Coffee Cake. Looking good. Looking good. Coffee Cake says, hi, you wished. Adrian says, hey, Kage. Coffee Cake says, hi, Ryan. Sono says, you wished, hi. Sono says, hi to Coffee Cake. Sir Bonks-a-lot says, hey, Ryan. I tried watching your stream last night, but it kept buffering and I had to go to bed. Coffee Cake says, LOL. The Reinhardt's channel's here. Good morning, my friends. Good morning, Reinhardt's channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sono says, hey, Dundee. You wished I would love to fish for tarpon. Yes, you could get tarpon down there. Yes, you could. Thank you. Good morning from Arkansas, Montana. Arkansas. MT Magazine. Well, welcome, welcome, you wish from Arkansas. Welcome. Yeah, you could get tarpon down there for sure. Yep. The Reinhardt's channel says, hi, Daisy. Hi, Reinhardt's. Welcome. Sono says, hi to Jack. Dundee says, hi, Kelly. Hi, Dundee. Hi, Dundee. How are ya? Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Kage says, I remember Raggedy Ann. Yeah, remember Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy? So the other day, Ann, you know, from Ann's Place, and Andy, who's here right now, they were talking about doing like a trivia together or something together. And it would be like Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy. How cute. Come on, how cute. And they're both great people. Andy's so fun and wonderful. And Ann is, you know, I love Ann. She's just great. Ann's fantastic. Coffee Cake says hi to the Reinhardt's channel. And hi to MK. Magnetic North says this jar I found will be worth 60 bucks. Wow. Wow, Lee, that's awesome. Reinhardt's channel says hi to Sono. Lee says hi, Reinhardt's. Reinhardt says hi, Coffee Cake. Tina's talking more with Kyogre, I don't know. Brylon Farm says, hey, friends. Hey, Brylon Farm. Stacy says, what about your hour? I don't think that's the you wish they're talking about. Coffee Cake says, hi, Brylon. Lee says, hi, Brylon. The Reinhardt's channel says, hi, Magnetic. You wish says, hey, Magnetic North Adventures. Good morning. The Reinhardt's channel says, hey, Brylon Farm. Sono says, Anna's funny. She's great, isn't she? Handmade Homegrown, welcome. Handmade Homegrown, good morning. Happy Monday. Handmade says, good morning, happy Monday. Lee says, hello, Handmade. Sono says, hi, Handmade. Andy says, Ann is one of the best. She is. I'm so glad I know her. You wish says, Miss Daisy May, I love the happiest channel on YouTube. Thank you, you wished. Thank you, welcome. It's Monday morning. Handmade and Homegrown says, you wish, welcome, fellow Arkansan. Arkansan? Here, Handmade. Andy says, I wouldn't tell Ann that though. I tell Ann that all the time. You wish a starry I've had thumbs. No worries, you wish. It's all good. Welcome, welcome. Dundee says, hi, Andy. Magnetic North Adventures Lee says, yes, it's a very rare one. Dual towns on it, and caviar will only be for the rich people at the time. 1880, most wouldn't get to see it. Oh, that's true. That's truly, oh my goodness, that is so awesome. Congratulations. Andy says, hi, Dundee. Sona says, you wished I am the typo king. Yes. Nature Guy confirmed it. Yeah, you wish. We have a lot of typo mistakes here. It's all good. It's all good. Lee says, you wish. No, it has no wrench. You wish his hand. Oh, well, that's correct. I keep kicking the tripod, you guys. I'm so sorry. It's a beautiful morning, though, you guys. Oh, it's so pretty. The sky is just so lovely. Nature Guy, good morning. Let me get You Wished. 1 second. Reinhardt says, just subscribe to You Wished. Let me get them. I will add you as a moderator. Do not abuse the power, please, and thank you. Kelly, do you talk to Ann? No, only when she's here. I mean, occasionally email, but not, no, only when she's here or when I'm in hers, which is not very often because the time changes. But Nature Guy says, good morning. Good morning, Nature Guy. Welcome. Tina says, worms wort. Oh, where's that worms wort? I don't know, Tina. Brylan Farm says, welcome, you wished. Sonal says, you wished I commented on your video. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you. Magnetic North says, hi, Nature Guy. You wish says, I don't need a spammer. I don't like power unearned. All right. Sonal says, here he comes. Dundee says, sorry, I'm sleep deprived and half delirious. Forgive me for all I miss. No worries, Dundee. Thanks for stopping in. The Reinhardt channel says, double tap the screen. Yes, thank you. Please double tap the screen. Hit that like button. Thank you, everybody. Sonal says, LOL. Dundee says, hey, Sonal. Hi, Nature. Tina says, versus Kyogre. One Nature Guy says, hi, Magnetic North. Kumari, good morning. Welcome, Kumari. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Andy says, that's good. I'm safe then. Yes, you are. You're safe, Andy. Dundee says, hi, Reinhardt. Nature Guy says, how are you, Daisy? Nature Guy, I'm good. Eric, how about you? I keep hitting the tripod, you guys. I'm so sorry. Brylan Farms, any plans? No, it's already so hot. It's already so hot. We didn't even go to the beach. Sonal says, hello, Nature Guy. West Country says, hi, Sonal. Alfredo says, hey, Nature Guy. Alfredo, how you doing, bud? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Handmade homegrown sub, do you wish? Lisa's MK, hope you get a rest soon. Yes, yes, MK. Teen says, Chrome and Sonal rescue everyone and battle Kyogre. Sonal says, Kumari, hello. Susanna's here. Hi, Susanna. Susanna, proud single mother. She says, hi, everyone. Good morning. Dundee says, hi, Kumari. West Country says, hi to Brylan Farm. Nature Guy says, hi, Alfredo. Susanna's using emojis and said, hi. Hi, Susanna. Welcome. Dundee says, hi, Tina. Brylan says, hello, Mudlarks. Nature Guy says, hi, Dundee. Magnetic says, hi, Susanna. Nature Guy says, hey, I sent you an email last night, Dundee. Kumari says, thank you, Mama. Magnetic says, morning, Kumari. Tati's here. Good morning, Tati Sanders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Tina says, oh, what a beautiful day we're having. It is. It's a gorgeous day. Very warm, though. The Reinhardt's channel says, let's have a good week. Don't let any negativity get in your way. I love that Reinhardt's channel. Right on. Kumari says, hi to Magnetic. West Country says, hi, Tina. Nature Guy says, oh my God, it's been so humid. I can't even go out at night and still sweating. I know, Nature Guy. It's so humid. It's so humid. Lee drops the link for Kumari. Thank you. Someone says, Kumari, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Tina says, Chrome, we're coming to save you all. Lisa smiles a lot here. Hi, Lisa. Just your name makes me smile. I love to see you. Good morning, she says. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. How are ya? You wishes I have to head out, everyone. Please be safe in your travels today. May you be blessed and have a good fortune today. Thank you, you wished. You too. Thanks for stopping in, saying hello. Stop back again. We're here every day. Lisa's well said. Reinhardt's, I love it. Sona says, Lisa smiles a lot. Hi. Magnetic North says, take care, you wished. Yeah, take care, you wished. Thank you so much for being here. Tina says, oh, looks like we might head inside until this is fixed. That storm came through. Lisa says, hello to Lisa. Nature Guy says, good morning, Lisa. Someone says, take care, you wish. And Nature Guy says, good morning to Lisa. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nature Guy, how's the job? Are you loving it? Nature Guy says, I think I have a stomach bug this morning. Oh, no. Magnetic North says, Sona, hope you're well. Tati says, hello, Magnetic. Nature Guy says, hi, Lisa. West Country says, hi, Nature Guy. Sona says, I believe be better. Believe been better. Lisa says, doing good. Had to feed our squirrel. Oh, yes. Yes, you did, Lisa. That's nice. Brylan Farm says, oh, no. Nature Guy, get well. Dundee says, hi, Lisa. Tina says, help us defeat Kyogre as soon as possible. Lee says, Nature Guy, hope you feel much better ASAP. I hope so too. Don't like when you're not feeling well, right? Well, good morning, everybody. It's so good to see everybody. Oh, it's so nice to see everybody. Welcome, welcome. Yes, get better soon, nature guy. Yeah. Me too, Magnetic. Thank you. Hate being sick to my stomach. Aw. Do you need to eat something maybe? Or was it something you ate? Or you need some water? I don't know. Scott Gold Experience. Hi, Scott Gold. Welcome. The water's like, yes, it's beautiful, isn't it? Look at it's just lovely. It's just a lovely day. It's beautiful. Thanks for stopping in, Scott. Scott Gold Experience. Welcome, welcome. Sapphire is here. Hi, Sapphire. Welcome. Nature Guy says, thank you, West Country. Kage says, hey, Sapphire. Magnetic North Lee says, Sono, I'm sending you blessings and thoughts of improved health. And mind you're loved by many. Remember that. Yeah, Sono, we love you. And we hope you feel better too. Tina says, Sono, help us team up with Chrome and defeat this dramatic Kyogre. Kage says, hey, Nature Guy. Brylan says, hello, Scott Gold. Alfredo says, how many cans can a canner can if a canner cans? A canner can as many cans as a canner can if a canner cans. I almost had it. I almost had it, Alfredo. How many cans can a canner can if a canner can cans? A canner can as many cans as a canner can if a canner can cans. I did it. I did it, Alfredo. I did it. Brylan says, hi, Sapphire. I did it. I got it. Lee says, hi, Scott Gold. Sona says, what is the banana's favorite clothing store? Banana Republic. The Banana Republic. Magnetic North says, hi to Sapphire. That's a good one, too, Sona. You guys and your jokes. I love you guys. Magnetic says, hi, Sapphire. The Scott Gold Experiences is one of those beautiful boats yours. No. No, we do not have a boat anymore. No, we don't. No boat. We had one, but we sold it about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. 2 years ago, I don't know. We sold it a couple years ago. I wish. Tina says, oh, hey, Sono. Tina says, I was doing captions. Alfredo's laughing. Alfredo, you got me, but I did it. Lisa Scott Gold, I sub to you. Sono says, Tina, I am trying. Tina says, Lucina is also rescuing everybody. See what I mean? I keep kicking it. Sorry, guys. Mary's here. Good morning, Daisy. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Good morning, Mary. How are you? How was your weekend? Lisa says, I'm doing okay here. Scott Gold says, hey, Lisa, Magnetic North, and all in the chat today. Lisa says, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great day so far. I hope so, too, Lisa. I hope you are. Lisa says, hello to Mary. Tina says, maybe Chrome could use a master ball. Maybe. North Texas Bird Feeder. Hey, good morning, Miss Daisy May. Looks beautiful. It is a beautiful morning. North Texas Bird Feeder. Welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Solano says, Nature Guy, feel better. And hi, Sapphire. Solano says, hi, Stacy. John P's here. Hey, John. John P says, good morning. Says, hey, John P. How are ya? Welcome back from vacation, John. Magnetic North says, John P. Hi. Morning. Tina says, the Pokeball is successful to catch without fail. Sono says, let's hope the tripod doesn't get angry and throw us. LOL. Just kidding. I'm so afraid it's going to go through this. There's a screen here. Oh, Daisy. Sorry, guys. I can't have her barking this early in the morning. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'm always afraid the tripod's going to fall over and go through the screen. And then it's going to cost me hundreds of dollars to fix it. Mary says, hello, Magnetic. Alfredo says, John, congratulations. Sono says, hi, John P. West Country says, hi, Mary. Brylan says, Sono, hello, friend. Been enjoying your lives. Oh, me too, Brylan Farm. I love his lives. Sono has good lives, you guys. Check him out. West Country dropped a link for Brylan Farm. Thank you. Mary says, I'm doing okay. Weekend was good, but I had to call ambulance for my mom yesterday. Aw. Oh, I'm good. I'm fine. Don't even worry about me, Mary. Oh, Mary, I'm sorry. Is your mom okay? Oh, come here. Let me give you a big hug, Mary. Come here. Come in. Come in. Let me give you a great big hug. Great big hug, Mary. How's she doing? Is she okay? Someone says, thank you, Stacy. I love your lives too. North Texas. Bird Feeder says, good morning. Andrew. Andrew, I already forgot. Good morning, Stonewall and Stacy. Hi, Andrew. Welcome. John says, hey, Sonal. John says, hey, North Texas. Sonal says, hi, North Texas. John says, back home. Brought the sun with you. Good, John. Nice. Lee says, Mary, I know you know content, but I subscribe to show my support. Thank you, Lee. Andrew says hello to John. Lisa says, hi, John. Mary says, hello, West Country. West Country says, hey, JP. Lisa says, hello, North Texas. John says, Lisa, good morning, sis. Lady Sky, hi, I'm new to your chat room. Hi, lady. Everybody say hi to Lady in the Sky. I'm sorry, Lady Sky, excuse me. Lady Sky, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Oh, it's so nice to see a new person. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are. Lady Sky, welcome. John says, hey, Mary. Andrew says, hello, Magnetic North. John says, hey, Magnetic. Lee says, good morning, Sky Lady. Nope, that's wrong, excuse me. Lee says, morning, Lady Sky. Excuse me, I did that wrong. West Country says, hi, Lady Sky. Tina's talking more Pokemon. I lost my spot, guys. Hold on, I lost my spot. All right, I lost my spot in the chat, guys. Let me find it. I'm gonna grab my iPad open. And I keep kicking the tripod. I'm so sorry. Let me get the chat up on my iPad, you guys. I'm so sorry. All right. Okay, excuse me for that, you guys. Magnetic North says, hello, North Texas. John says, Lisa, good morning, sis. Lisa says, I'm new to the chat. Lady Sky says, I'm new to the chat room. I'm sorry. I'm messing this all up, you guys. John says, hey, Mary. Andrew says, hello, Magnetic North. John says, hey, Magnetic North. Lisa's morning, Lady Sky. West Country says, hi, Lady Sky. Tina's talking more Kyogre stuff. Handmade Homegrown says, welcome, Lady Sky. Mary says, Daisy, I don't know if she's okay. Really, Mary? Oh, come here, Mary. Let me give you another hug. Come here. Everybody, we need to rally around Mary. We need to hug her. Group hug, everybody, for whoever wants it. If you don't want a group hug, you're good. But everyone else, group hug. Let's give Mary a big group hug. Thank you, everybody. Lady Sky said hi. Excuse me. John P says, well, hello, but hugs. Oh, West Country, hello, but hugs. Tina says, oh no. John says, big hugs. Someone says, Tina, tell him, go for it. West Country dropped a link for Lady Sky. Thank you. Andrew says, good morning, Crafty. John says, hey, Tina. Mary says, hello, John. Tina says, go for it. Lee says, North Texas, I just connected with you on your channel. Handmade and Homegrown says, good morning, Andrew. Lady Sky says, hoping to make new friends, Daisy. Oh, good, Lady Sky, welcome. John says, hello, Handmade. And hi, Lady. Lady says, I'm from Nashville. Well, welcome. We have a lot of Tennessee friends. Welcome, 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 Lady Sky. John says hi to Reinhardt's. Sola says hi, Lady Sky. Teddy's here. Teddy, the dog with the passport to travel. Good morning, Daisy May. Hi, Teddy. Teddy, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Nice to see Teddy taking a nap the other day. Lisa says hi, Lady Sky. Lisa says hi, Teddy. West Country says you come to the right place, Lady Sky. Yeah, it's a good, friendly place. Welcome. Lady Sky says hello to everyone. John says, hey, Teddy. John says, ouch, tripod. I know, I keep kicking it. I do. Teddy said, good morning, John. Handmade and Homegrown says, hello, John P. Magnetic says, Lady Sky, I've subbed to your channel. Thank you, Lee. Lady Sky says, thank you. John says, arrived 2 months ago, still recovering of jet lag. Oh, 2 nights ago, sorry. Yeah, jet lag, it's a real thing. That could explain why I'm so tired. Because we flew home a week ago. Yeah, it could be. I'm exhausted. Lisa says you're having a kicking morning. I am. Lisa says you're welcome. Andrew says I'm off to work. Hope everyone has a great day today. Thank you, Andrew. Everybody check out my new friend, North Texas bird feeder, Andrew. Thanks, Andrew. Have a good day, friend. John says, hi, Lisa. Lisa says, have a great day, North Texas. John says, North hugs. Have a good day. Teddy says, beautiful day in Florida. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice day. Dundee's giving hugs. John says, thanks, sis. Handmade Homegrown's giving hugs to Mary. Thank you, guys. Anne's here. Anne's place. Hi, everyone. Be right back. Nature calling at the wrong time again. John says, hey, Dundee. Nana here's Yvonne. I remember Yvonne. Good morning, Daisy May. Hi, Yvonne. Welcome. Nana of 5. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tina says, we need to disguise. Perfect. John says, hey, Anne. Lisa says, hi, Anne. John says, hi, Nana. West Country says, hi, Nana of 5. Dundee says, yeah, my cat actually needs more documents to travel than me. Really? Wow. Teddy says, a beautiful sky. Thank you, Teddy. How's it going? John says, hey, West Country. Skits is here. Skits says, hey, Daisy. Hi, Skits. Oh, I was watching your content yesterday. You are so wonderful, Skits. You're so wonderful. Lisa says, hello, Magnetic Ann. Well, hello, Morning Ann's Place. Excuse me. John says, hey, Skits. Lisa says, hey, Skits, hope you're well. Yeah, how are you, my friend? Alfredo says, I was yesterday in Sono Stream, he was playing Tetris. Yes, I love watching him play Tetris, but I want to play too. I love Tetris. Brian says, bye, Andrew. Ann says, okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Ann. Hi. Good morning, Ann. Welcome. John says, Alfredo, amigo, bless my brother. Skit says, hi, John. Hi, Magnetic. Hi, Chad. Happy Monday to you all. Happy Monday, Skits. John says, hey, Brylan. Teddy says, yeah, travel is taking a long time to recover. Right? I know it. I'm pretty tired. Brylan Farm says, hey, Nana. Alfredo says, ha ha. Ha, hello, John. I greeted you before, and I also said congratulations. Wanted POR to win. Brylan says, and Crafty. Dundee says, hi, Ann. Lisa says, hi, Ann, and everyone I missed. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Good morning. Brylan Farm says, packing sales. Sorry if I missed anyone. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Stacy. You too, young lady. Thank you for stopping in. Nana of 5 Yvonne says, hello to Brylan Farm. And says, Kelly, the hens like the new coop so much, one of them laid an egg on his floor while they were still busy making it. Oh, that's a little funny chuckle. I love it, Ann. That's so cute. That's so cute. Magnetic North says, take care, Brylan Farm. John P says, Alfredo, I thought we were going to lose. But Ronaldo and team, I don't know how they did it. We never win on penalties. Nana 5 says, hey, John. Skid says, you are wonderful too. Kelster. Kelster, my friend. I told you, my brother-in-law calls me Kelster. It's so funny. Skits, you're the best. John P says, Portugal team arrives in Lisbon. I bet David's there. David. Oh, I hope he's having fun. Alfredo says, Roberto Martinez, love that man. POR played better. Very well deserved. Lisa says, Dundee, good morning. That's crazy. Tina says, Robin, we all need disguises. Alfredo says, oh, David, haha. Teddy says, I traveled 2 weeks, takes 3 months to rest. Right, Teddy? I'm with you. John says, bless Martinez. Nana says, hey, everyone. John says, I've been watching on TV. John also says, hi to Nana of 5. Nana Yvonne says, I'm watching while getting ready for work. Thank you, Nana. Ryan says, how's your day? Hi, Ryan. Ryan. Very well so far. How about yourself? Welcome, welcome, and good morning, everybody. Good morning. Someone says, hi, Yvonne. Ann says, this morning every box had a few eggs in it. Seems they even share the nest boxes in the coop. Oh, Ann, it sounds lovely. I'm so happy for you, Ann. Yay. Make sure you get us some videos. How cool. I can't wait to watch. And I think I'm all caught up on you except your lives, which I might catch up on you today. Right now I'm playing Sydney Cat playlist, and I'm playing Sherry Vlog. Just so everybody knows, today I'm playing Sherry Vlog under Daisy's dad channel, and I'm playing Sydney Cat under my vacation channel. Okay, that's what's going on my TVs right now. Thank you, everyone. Teddy left. Magnetic North, I have to go now. I'm returning home. Power on phone running home. I'll see you all soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye, Lee Magnetic North Adventures. Bye, Lee. Thank you for being here so much. Have a good, wonderful day. Everybody check out my friend, Magnetic North Adventures. My friend Lee. You'll love him. He's great. Soulless Skits, the signaler is here. John P says, Alfredo, all I can say is thank you. I don't mind trading this one for a World Cup. Someone says hi to Teddy. Skit says, the signaler, you legend. You legend. You guys are so fun. Someone says hi, Ryan. Someone says, how you been, Skits? How you been? Ann says, I have a new video on today, Kelly. Oh, good. I'll watch it, Ann. I'm pretty much caught up on everybody. There's a few people I'm still having to catch up on. But I'm catching up on everybody, watching all your content, your shorts, some of your live streams, some of your videos, and I'm loving it. I'm getting to know everybody. I love you guys. Teddy says, Sonal, good morning. Kage says, I'm here lurking. Thank you. You remember, though, if you're lurking, hit the like button. If you're working, hit the like button. If you're even twerking, hit the like button. But if you're lurking and working and twerking, just double tap your screen. Thank you. Ann says, showing the making of the new coop. Oh, good, Ann. Good. Kage says, hey, Skits. Hey, Ann. Tasso. Tasso. Oh, I have to pin you, Tasso, because I haven't seen you in forever. Tasso's here. Welcome. Tasso, Tasso, Tasso. How are you? How's Linda? And how's your beautiful birdie, Kitsos? Tasso's here, everybody. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Welcome. Lee says, hello, Tasso. Kage says, hello, Tasso. Sono says, hello, Tasso. Ann says, hi, Kage. Tasso says, hello, friends. Hello, Tasso. Welcome. Skit says, I'm okay, Sono. Lost my bank card, so can't access any money till my new one arrives. I'll be okay. How are you, bro? Hi, Kage. Oh, Skits, that stinks. That stinky stink. Nana 5 says, I did my first live stream yesterday. Nana 5, everybody has to go check out her live stream she did yesterday. Yvonne, how wonderful. Tasty Peanut. Hi, Tasty Peanut. Welcome, Tasty Peanut, everybody. Another so adorable name for a channel. I just love it. Welcome. Handmade and Homegrown says, hello, Tasso. Welcome. Kage says, nice, Nana. How did it go? Sonal says, Skits, I'm good, and that's not good. That's right, Sonal. That's not good. Kage says, hey, Peanut. Skit says, I saw that signaler. Sapphire says, hey, Tasty Peanut. Brightline Farm says, hi, Tasso. Skit says, glad you're well, bro. Andy says, did I see Ann then? You did, Andy. Ann's here. Ann is here. Ryan says, hey, Tasty Peanut. Sonal says, LOL, Skits. Ryan says, hi, Sapphire. Sonal says, Skits, the autocorrect is going to get me in trouble. Nana 5 says, it went good. It went pretty good. I'm so glad to hear that, Yvonne. That's wonderful. Tasso says, we're doing well, Kelly. Busy week ahead. Oh, you have finals. Hanging in there. Oh, good luck on your finals. I know you'll do fine. Tasso is a smart cookie, everybody. He's very smart. Good luck on your finals. And welcome. I'm so glad to see you, Tasso. I hope you had a good weekend. Sonal says, hey, Tasty Peanut. Tasso says, hello, Handmade and everyone. Skit says, luckily, I have change here I can spend. I have to live off cheap frozen pizza from the corner store until my car arrives. Good thing I like pizza. You know what, Skits? Go hit up your family. Say, hey, can I come for dinner? Somebody want to take me out for lunch, right? Kage says, I'm up to 623 subs. Good, Kage. Kage, yay. I got to pin that because that's so wonderful, too. Yay, Kage. Kage's channel starting to grow. Lisa says, hi, Tasso. Tina also says, hi, Tasso. Hi, Tasso. Ann says, psst. Andy, I'm in the bushes. Super handsome guy in here, says LOL. She says LOL. Skid says, you are autocorrect, bro. Tina says, I brought a new nickname for one of our friends, Granny. Wait, it's not Granny Paula. You guys, how is Granny Paula? I have not seen her at all. Anybody talk to Granny Paula? How is my friend Paula doing? Bradley Cooper's in the house. Oh, wait a minute. Tasso says, LOL, we're winning. I also have 623 Kage. What? Oh, I wish I could pin both of those. You both have 623. Oh my God, that's so crazy. 623. Maybe we should play a quick lottery number tonight. 623. Tasso says, hi, Tina. Kage says, Tasso, nice. Andrew says, what's finals? Another name for a court case? No, for school. School finals? Bradley says, rest in peace to my Uncle Craig. You will be missed by many. Oh, Bradley, I'm so sorry. Hi, first of all, hi, Bradley, and welcome. And second, I'm so sorry, Bradley. You lost a family member? I'm so sorry. Zona says, Skits, don't forget mushy peas. It's good for you. No, they're not. Mushy peas are disgusting. I stand by my words. Skits says, I could, okay, you like pizza. Okay, I got you. Tina says, Robin, I have a nickname sent to Granny. Teddy says, good morning, Tasso. Long time no see. Nope. Teddy says, good morning, Tasso. Long time no see you. Skid says, I'll be. I gotcha. Justin's here. Hi, Justin. Justin Hill. Hi, Justin. Welcome. Tina says, sue me, Tasso. And says, oh no, it wasn't a guy. I'm out the bushes, LOL. And Brylan Farms says, the Bradley Cooper. Welcome. Tasso says, hi, Teddy. Good to see you. Sapphire says, hello. Skid says, Sono, how could I forget the mushy peas? I could have mushy peas pizza. Tasso says, oh, no court case. Those days are over. Mary says, Daisy, you have a good day. I'll see you soon. Mary, sending you so much love, girl. I feel you. I know how sad you are and upset. I can feel it. Everybody, send love to Mary, okay? Give her a big hug. Send her some love. Mary, I hope you have a good day, young lady, okay? Yes, I'll see you soon. Yep. You take care, Mary. Tasso says, only for Alfredo. Kago says, Bradley condolences, excuse me. Kage says, Bradley condolences. Andy says, LOL, and you're lucky I nearly dumped you then. Someone says, Bradley, sorry to hear. Tasso sending a smiley face. Just got her done. Hey, Daisy, I just get her done. Just get her done. Welcome, welcome. Sono says, LOL. Bradley says, thank you, everyone. Tasso says, Sumia Tina. Just get her done, says, hey, Sono. Ann says, not my fault. It's very dark in there, Kelly. Yvonne says, I'm off to work. Everyone have a great day. Bye, Nana of 5, Yvonne. Thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great, wonderful day. Thank you so much. Someone says, I pick asparagus over mushy peas. Andy says, Mary, some love. Thank you, Andy. Mary needs some love, you guys. Lisa says, Mary, sending you great big hugs. Thank you, Lisa. Just get her done, says, hey, Lisa. Miss Southern Belle. Miss Southern Belle, good morning, young lady. How are ya? I watched a bunch of your content yesterday, too. Oh, I love watching your stuff. Miss Southern Belle, good morning. Tina says, I hate asparagus. Ann says, hugs to Bradley. Yes, hugs to Bradley and Mary. Both of them. Tina says, gross. Lisa says, sorry, Bradley. Sono says, hi, Miss Southern Belle. Miss Southern Belle says, hope everyone's having a blessed day today. Thank you. You too, young lady. How was your weekend? Miss Southern Belle, how was your weekend? Andy says, hi, Miss Southern Belle. Ann says, hi, Miss Belle. Miss Southern Belle says, hey, Sono. Ryan says, hi, Ann's. Ann says, hi, Ryan. And Wayne says, yo. Yo. What's up, Wayne? What up, Wayne? Miss Southern Belle says, hey, Ann's place. Andy says, Miss Southern Belle, a proper cutie. She's great, isn't she? She's just lovely. Lisa says, Sono, I love asparagus. Just get her done, says, hey, Wayne. I don't like asparagus, and you do you know why? Sono says, Wayne, and get her done. hi. Wayne says, hey, just get her done. Ann says, no, look at the charmer again. Oh, now look at the charmer, right? Lisa says, hey, just get her done. Miss Southern Belle says, hey, Andy and Lisa. All right, it is in fact tea time, even though I have not been able to drink it. It's right here. Cheers to you guys. Cheers, everybody. Wayne says, good morning, Sonal. Miss Southern Belle says, hey, Andy and Lisa. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. My tea is cold. My tea is cold. It's a beautiful day, you guys. Beautiful day. Andy says, Ann, LOL, love ya. Sonal says, nothing much. Just get her done. How are you? Lisa says, hey, Miss Southern Belle. Oh, we have some good stuff in the chat today, and we have some sad stuff in the chat today. And that's how life is, you guys. You gotta, life is up and down and good and bad and happy and sad and everything in between. You just gotta try to go with as much as we can. Lisa says, hey, Miss Southern Belle. Sapphire says, hello. Hello, Sapphire. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, and good morning. Please hit the like button if you appreciate us. Thank you. Miss Southern Belle said, I just finished that Lady Diamond painting. She's beautiful. She is beautiful. Get her done, says, I good, Sonal. And says, I have no coffee maker today. Louis woke up with a migraine, and then he went and drank a pill on his empty tummy and vomited blood. So we rushed him to the hospital. Turned out it was the pill caused it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, Ann. Sorry. Is he okay now? Is he feeling better? Ew, that's horrible. Ryan says, hi, Lisa. Andy says, keep smiling, Lisa. It suits you. Oh, I kicked it again. All right, let's try this. Let's see if this works. I kind of moved it around. Tom and Jerry RC. Hi, Tom and Jerry. Welcome. Ann says, yeah, he's lying down now. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Sorry to hear that, Ann. Wayne says, hey, Tom and Jerry. You guys remember Tom and Jerry, right? Tom and Jerry, the cartoon. Tom was the cat. Jerry was the little mouse. Miss Southern Belle says, I just kit up another diamond painting for this afternoon. It's so cute. Oh, good. Someone says, Daisy, I always kick my tripod when I do my sunset stream. Andy says, I don't want pills like that. No, no, no. Mm-mm. No, no. All right, I am going to pull up a chair, folks. Miss Southern Belle says, I'm getting ready to take the trash. All right. Tom and Jerry says, hey, Wayne, and just get her done. Well, Miss Southern Belle, I hope you have a wonderful day. Everybody check out my friend, Miss Southern Belle. She takes us shopping. She shows us where she lives. And she's the, one of the best diamond paintings ever. Thank you, Miss Southern Belle, for being here today. And his doctor asked him if his mom didn't tell him not to drink a pill on an empty stomach. He said she did, but I thought all moms are nervous over nothing. Skid says, I have a Monday mission for you all. Spread love. It's that easy, mushy peas. You got it, Skids. You got it, buddy. Ann says, LOL. Color My World says, good morning, Daisy and friends. Hi, Color My World. Glad to see the weather cleared up nicely. Thank you. I hope everyone has a fantastic day and week filled with opportunity. Thank you, Color My World. Right back at ya. Miss Southern Belle, so you guys have a great day. Thank you, Miss Southern Belle. You too. Everybody say goodbye to Miss Southern Belle. Tom and Jerry says, hey, Sonal. Lisa says, hi, Ryan. Andy, I tried too. Sonal says, hey, Tom and Jerry. Ann says, Andy, it's very strong pills for migraine. Kage says, I'm going to go back to sleep. I'll leave you running. Thank you, Kage. Have some sleep. Miss Southern Belle says, bye, sending good vibes to everyone. Thank you, Miss Southern Belle. Right back to you, young lady. Kage, no crying. Lisa says, hello, Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry says, how are you doing today, Sonal? Andy says, Miss Southern Belle, like royalty. That's right. Ann says, bye, Miss Belle. Brian says, bye, Kage. Sonal says, good, Tom and Jerry. Brian says, bye, Miss Southern Belle. Wayne says, hey, Brylan. Lisa says, Miss Southern Belle, have a great day. Tom and Jerry says, hey, Lisa. Share Bear's here. 41 likes purple Share Bear. Hello, young lady. How are ya? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Someone says, hi, Share Bear. Just get her done, says, yo, Brylan. Share Bear says, good morning, everyone. Have a blessed day. Thank you, purple Share Bear. You too. How was your weekend? Ann says, he had a big scare, so hopefully he won't ignore what I say again. Right, Ann? No matter how old they are, they don't listen to us. Excuse me. Brylan says, hello, Wayne. Welcome. Brylan says, hey, Share Bear. Purple Share Bear says, good morning. It's Sonal, Ann, and Kelly, and Brylan. Hello, Purple Share Bear. Brylan says, hey. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Ann says, hi to Share Bear. Share Bear says, lazy weekend. You needed it. That's awesome. Yeah, I remember when I talked to you briefly. Yeah, good for you. Lazy weekends are good, too. Andy says, Ann, no, you're right. Wayne says, how are you doing, Brylan? Andy says, hi, Share Bear. Ann says, no, you heard now. Why? Because moms are nervous about nothing. Brylan says, sorry, was done for just get her done. Gotcha. Gotcha, Stacy. Just get her done. Brylan Farm says hello. She's packing and listening. Thank you, young lady. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, everybody. If you guys don't mind, I'm just going to run and pop my tea in the microwave. It got cold. So I'm going to just go heat it up, okay? I'll be right back. Just get her done. That's okay, Brylan. No worries. No worries at all. None. I'm going to go do it. I'm going to go heat it up, grab a coffee, grab a tea, grab an energy drink, grab some breakfast, let the dog out. Meet me back here in a minute. Or two. All right, I got it all set. Cheers to you guys. It's in there, see? Cheers, everyone. Cheers, cheers, cheers. All right. Lisa says, I have to find a way to put squirrels on timeout. Naughty squirrels, Lisa? Naughty. Someone says, just get her done, checked again. Wayne says, bye, Daisy and Chad. I got to go back to work now. Bye, Wayne. Thanks for stopping in. Just get her done says, bye, Wayne. Sonal says, you're welcome, Share Bear. Sonal says, when the wonderful Share Bear's here, being sad is impossible. I know. Isn't Share Bear lovely? She is. Andy said, did Kelly say she's going to pop her teeth in a pot? No, Andy, no. Brylan says, sub number 2. You just get her done. Thank you, Brylan. And she says, haha, Andy. Just get her done says, just got my 2 first subscribers. Congratulations. Share Bear says, awesome. Thank you, my friend. Brylan says, good job. Andy says, hey, Brylan. Tom and Jerry says, nice, get her done. And I think I'm caught up. Skits is quick. The host has gone. Spammer hearts. Thank you, Skits. Thank you, my friend. Sola says, take care, Wayne. Brylan Farm says, bye, Wayne. Tom and Jerry says, bye, Wayne. Lisa says, have a great day, Wayne. Brylan says, so lovely. Thank you, Brylan Farm. Handmade and Homegrown says, good morning, Share Bear. Bradley says, I freaking love you all. We love you, Bradley Cooper. Welcome, welcome. Sonal says, you are too, Daisy. Oh, thank you, Sonal. And so are you. You're fantastic, Sonal. You're fantastic. Ryan says, what are you doing today? I'm going to do Scrabble this afternoon. Scrabble, anyone wants to play Scrabble, we're going to do 4 people Scrabble. Hopefully we can do 2 games. That would be 8 people. If 8 different people want to play, show up this afternoon right here. Skits says, oh no, too late. I'm going to do it anyway. Thank you, Skits. I love them. Oh, Skits, they're so beautiful. Thank you. Solo says, oh, spend the hearts too. I love the hearts. Just Get Her Done says, hey, Skits. Solo says, Skits, now you got me doing it. I love the hearts, you guys. Andy says, I must get on. Kelly, have a great day, everyone. Bye, Andy. Thank you. Everybody check out our friend Andy. He's so fun and lovely. We love you, Andy. Thank you so much. Solo says, take care, Andy. Can we get you off the floor, honey? Wait. Where's my friend Ann? Ann says, I gotta go too. It's nap time for me. Bye, Ann. Thank you for being here, Ann. Have a wonderful day. Everybody check out my friend Ann's place. You'll love her. Ann says, I gotta go. Bye, Ann. Take care. Sonal's using emoji. Thank you, Sonal. Andy says, hey, Daisy. Hi, Andy. Another Andy. Ann says, have fun, everyone. You too, Ann. Have a great day, girl. Just Get Her Done says, hey, Andy. Skit says, hi. Just Get Her Done. Tom and Jerry says, hey, Andy. Sapphire said, hi. Thank you, Sapphire. Welcome, welcome. Lisa says, take care, Andy and Ann. See? Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy right there. Justin says, going to be a good day. Hey, Justin. Welcome. Andy says, hey, Tom and Jerry, just get her done. Andy says, hey, Sonal. Skit says, I don't know how the goose got in my heart spam. I think it's following me around. It's all good. Orange Share Bear's here. Orange Share Bear says, hi, Ann's place. Bye, Ann's place. Have a blessed day. Sonal says hi to Andy. Just Get Her Done says, good to see you, Andy. Sharebear says hi to Skits. Just Get Her Done. Justin Hill, Lisa, Tom, and Jerry. And she says, good morning. Sonal says, hey, Orange Sharebear. Andy says, good to see you too. Just Get Her Done. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, guys. Want to play Nosy Neighbor? Nosy Neighbor. Wow. Those two next door are kind of quiet. I love this palapa, you guys. I love it. I want one. I have nowhere to put it, but I want that. Can we have that? Somebody buy us that. And there you go. That's your Nosy Neighbor tour for Monday. June 9th. It's June 9th already. Someone says, oops, I know it's the same Share Bear, LOL. Andy says, Sonal, hope you're doing well. Good morning. Skid says, hi, Share Bear. Lisa says, hi to all Share Bear. Tom and Jerry retracted. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Good morning. I'm going to pull up a chair and have my tea with you guys. I've been so busy yakking. Want to see Daisy? Hi. What are you doing, chewing on your fingernails? Are you chewing on your fingernails? Hey. No chewing on your fingernails. What are you listening to? What are you listening to? Aww. You're the sweetest girl ever. She's just the sweetest girl ever, you guys. And you know it. Skid says, hi, Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry says, hey, Skits. Brylan says, so cute. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you. Someone says, I am Andy. Hope you're doing well, too. Isn't she just the cutest, you guys? She is. She's so sweet. We need to get her hair cut, and our groomer has been busy, and then now she's got family from out of town. So we're hoping maybe we can get her hair cut next week. Cutie pie. She is, Skids. She really is. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lisa. Tina says, did you hear the thunder just now, Tasso? No thunder, no. Little cutie pie. She is a cutie pie. Thank you, Soul. She is so cute. Thank you, Tom and Jerry. Shiver says, hi, good morning, Tina. When Larry sings, good morning, Daisy. Hi, Larry. Larry's here, everybody. Say hi to Larry. When Larry sings. Good morning, my friend. Welcome. Justin says, how many dogs do you have? Just the one. One dog, one cat. Andy says, good, Sonal. Sonal says, hi, Larry. Sherbert said, is Tasso here? He was, but he may have gone already, but he was. Tina says, oh, right, he isn't there now. Tina says, now. Sherbert says, hi, good morning, Larry. When Larry sings, you listen. When Larry sings, you drop what you're doing and you have a seat and you just relax and listen and watch. Larry says, hey, Sonal. Tina says, he was here earlier. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. I am pulling up a chair as we speak. Time for me to sit my butt down. I've been standing for an hour. Actually, over an hour because I was making stuff before that. Lisa says, good morning to Larry. Tom and Jerry says, hey, Share Bear. Handmade and Homegrown says, love when Larry sings good morning. Solo says, I still can't get over my nephew was raising his finger, saying 1 minute he was little because he was busy crawling. Share says, handmade homegrown good morning. Solo says he made me laugh when he did that. Oh, that's so cute, Solo. Gotta mute for your Zoom chat later. I'll bye, Brylon Farm. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Stacy. Seti says, hey, Daisy May. Hi, Seti. Welcome, welcome, Seti. Excuse me, everyone. Welcome. Seti says hi, Brylon Farm. Seti says hi. Shibber says hi to Seti. Lisa says hi, Seti. Handmaid says hi, bye, Stacy. Seti says hi, Share Bear. Sonal says hi, Seti. Seti said hi, Lisa smiles a lot. Seti says hi to Sonal. Tina says, oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Seti says hi, handmade and homegrown. Sonal says, bless you, Tina. Yes, bless you, Tina. Handmade and homegrown says, good morning, Sonal. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. It is 9:02 a.m. Monday, June 9th, 2025. Wow. June 9th. A third of June is practically under us already. Sonal says, good. Good morning, handmade. Oh, Blue Sonal's here. Hi, Blue Sonal. Welcome. Sonal says, like 47. Thank you, Sonal. 47. Holy mackerel. Handmade homegrown says, good morning to Seti. When Larry sings, one of my YouTube brothers wants to have a jam session with a few of the musicians sometime, but I'm not sure when. Oh, Larry, I can't wait. That would be wonderful. That would be really cool, Larry. Seti says, homegrown handmade. Good morning, my friend. Seti says, hi when Larry sings. Larry, that would really be cool. I'd like to watch that. Everybody have a good weekend. So I wanted to remind you guys, we're going to play Scrabble this afternoon. If anybody wants to play, we're going to have 4 people playing, and hopefully we can play 2 games. But we have to move it along in order to do that. So if anybody wants to play Scrabble, 4 people games, 2 o'clock this afternoon. Steady says hi, Larry. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We have a girl running. You want to watch? She keeps running over here. Let's see if she goes by again. She just ran twice. And now that I said it, she probably won't do it again. She's very tall, and she's very thin. And she's not, they don't talk like Americans. They have an accent. Oh, yeah, now she's not going to do it. Larry says, hi, Seti. Goals are for you. Good morning, Miss Beautiful Daisy. Hi, Shelly. Shelly, I'm so glad I ended up making Joey's performance last night was awesome. Everybody, check out Goals Are For You, my friend Shelly and her son Joey. They're both lovely, lovely people. All right. I don't know where she went. She says, just thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for having me. Lisa says, hi, handmade, homegrown. Shelly says, thank you. Larry says, hey, Shelly. Shelly's in the house, everyone. Bill Bago. Good morning, everyone. Just stopping in to say hi. Hi, Bill Bago. Good morning. Got to get outside and beat the heat. 95. Oh, us too, buddy. Yeah. All right, you go have a great day. Thank you so much, Bill Bago. Scrabble this afternoon if you're around. Crossword puzzles tonight, if you can make it. And if not, you have a great, wonderful day. Sono says, hi, Bill Bago. Handmaid says, good morning, Lisa. Shelly says, awesome, Larry. Larry says, I think it's supposed to be 79 today. Oh, it's muggy. It's muggy. Excuse me. Shelly says, Bago, stay cool. Seti says, hi, Bill Bago. Lisa also says, hi, Bill Bago. Yep, that's why we get up and we walk to the ocean as soon as we get up, or we take a walk, because later this afternoon, it's just too hot. It's too hot. We went on that golf cart ride yesterday, you guys. I don't know if you saw it. Some people were there, but it was so hot. Larry says it was 86 yesterday. Shelly says, like and subscribe. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you. Yeah, we'll be inside later with Scrabble. In the AC. We'll be in the air conditioning. I have the fan going. It's not too bad. So what is everybody going to do on Monday? Anybody got Monday plans, fun plans? Shelly says, of course, Miss Daisy, we love you. You're awesome. We love you. I love you guys. Thank you, Shelly. I think you guys are fantastic and wonderful as well. Thank you so much, Shelly. Ryan says, hi, Goals. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The water's starting to move a little bit. Can you see it? It's flowing gently. It's flowing. Shelly says, thank you so much. John P says, oh my, so hot here, sis. Oh, John, I know, right? I don't like it really hot. Stay cool, my friends. Stay cool. Shelly says, hi, Ryan. My name is Shelly. Nice to meet you. John said, hi. Hi, John. Thanks, John. You guys, make sure you check out everybody in the chat right now. Um, we have all these lovely people. They have lovely channels, all kinds of stuff that you can watch and learn and enjoy and be entertained. Check out everybody that's here, okay, you guys? Thanks. John says, it's worse than the South. We had a breeze, right? Yeah, we have an ocean breeze. Thank God for that. Handmaid says, I will probably make butter and pickle some jalapenos. Oh, how nice. That is awesome. Handmade and homegrown. Amazing. Orange Sherbert says, hey, John P. and Shelly. Larry says, I know we are not supposed to talk about it, but I was troubled by the protests last night. What protests? I don't know what you're talking about, Larry. I'm sorry. What protests? What did I miss? Goal says, yes, amazing. 21S, he says, good morning, Daisy. Hi, 21. He says, good morning, Daisy May and friends. No rain here yet. It is on the way. Stay dry, but stay hydrated. Weird how that works. LOL, living a like. Thank you, 21. Everybody check out my new friend, 21. Great channel, and I'm learning a lot, and I'm meeting new people over there. Welcome, welcome, and thank you. John says, hey, Share Bear. 21 says, hello, John. Larry says, over the deportation. I don't know what that's all about, Larry. Share Bear says, it was ridiculous. I don't know what this is all about, you guys. LA protests? I don't know anything about it. I don't watch the news, you guys. I don't watch the news. And hence, my life is lovely. Someone says there was an ICE protest in Los Angeles. Oh, okay, thank you. Sherbert says, hi, 21. Yeah, I don't watch the news, you guys, so I don't even know what that's about. I don't want to watch the news anymore. I don't want to watch it. Handmaid says, I watched Archie Fartsy for the first time last night, and he's amazing. Would not have known about him if it wasn't for you, Daisy May. Thank you. Aw, Archie Fartsy. 21 says, hello, Share Bear. Larry says, right, Daisy? Sona Share Bear is shocking. Yeah, I can't. I just can't, you guys. I can't. Share Bear says, I don't blame you for not wanting to watch the news. I was watching it on YouTube. Oh, the only thing I really watch on YouTube is my subscribers or members or new people I might scroll through. I don't even watch the news on YouTube. I mean, unless I have to, unless it was something I had to know about. Tina says, hi, Share Bear. Share Bear says, Solna is all about freedom. It truly was. Way worse than January 6th. Share Bear says, Tina, the fan of Fire Emblem 2K9. Yeah, I'm really sorry, you guys. I don't know much about it, really. I don't. Someone says the news always played the same news, which is boring. Yeah, well, especially down here. We have news on at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, it's on at 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Then it's back on at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I don't want to watch it anymore. I get, like you guys, I get affected by what they tell us. And the thing is, what they tell us, it's just one little part of the story. Everything that goes on with these big stories, there's so many parts to the story that they don't tell you. And so when it starts to affect your well-being or the way you feel every day, I'm like, you know what? I'm just not watching TV anymore. I'm not watching like news channels anymore, unless there's a hurricane coming, or something like that. But for the most part, no. Mm-mm. Rhode Island Roger. Hi, Roger. How are you? Just another Manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday, but it's just another Manic Monday. You know I love that song. I love that song. We have to pin it because I love that song. Roger, how are you, my friend? Sherbert says, exactly, Kelly. Sono says, hey, Roger. Sherbert says, Rhode Island Roger. Hi. Larry says, right, Rhode Island Roger. Roger, how are ya? And how's your beautiful dog, May May? Ooh, the water's coming in, guys. You see it? It's flowing. The tide is coming in. This rises and falls with the tide. I hope I didn't just wreck my stream, guys. Are you still there? 21 says, Share Bear, may I call you CB? Because you are a new friend, okay? Gotta go for a short, be back soon. Rhode Island says, scrubbing while she's napping. She's napping. She's so beautiful. Everybody check out my friend Rhode Island Roger. He does power bicycles and his dog and nature walks, all kinds of stuff. Larry says, yes, we're still here. Oh, thank you. I pressed a button by accident. Sure versus 21, sure. Thank you for stopping in. We have 10 people in the house still. Thank you, guys. 54 likes. Thank you for those, too. Oh, my goodness. And I am having my tea, guys. It's tea. So tea for you. Coffee. Grab a cup. Come and sit down. Let's have a little chat. Tell me how your weekend was or what's going on in your life. And I can't get Mary out of my head. I could feel how sad Mary was. Prayers to her and her family and her mom. Alfredo says, hey, Share Bear. 21 sending love, little hearts. Tina says, oh no, I can't go to therapy today. Why not, Tina? Share Bear says, 21 wouldn't be the first time I'm called CB, LMAO, you know, crazy. Tina says, my therapist is sick. Aw. Well, let's hope she feels better, Tina. Share Bear says, Alfredo, good morning. And what happened with Mary? Not Mary's gigs, the other Mary. Her mom. Did something with her mom. Oh, I know how she feels, you know. I worry about my mom every day. Someone says, I'll be right back. Alfredo sent an emoji. Thank you, Alfredo. Thank you. Praying for Mary. Yes, please. Mary and her mom. Ooh, the tide is rushing in, you guys. It is coming in. Can you see the tide? Be right back. Alfredo says, I'll be right back. So we have the tide rushing in, guys. What does that look like? That cloud formation, what would you say that looks like? Kind of looks like a bird, doesn't it? A bird on top of a bird's head. Handmaid says prayers for Mary. Thank you, Handmaid and Homegrown. Yes, prayers for Mary. Yeah. A baby bird. It does, doesn't it? To me, it looked like a bird on top of a bird's head. Sherber says Stitch, LOL. Stitch. Speaking of Stitch, I wonder how Stitch Love is today. I hope she's doing better. I wonder if she's out of school for the summer. I wonder. Stitch Love, if you're listening, hello, young lady. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Like a burn on Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Oh, there you go. I've never seen Lilo and Stitch, so that's why I didn't know. Thank you, Share Bear. Thank you, Share Bear. Orange Share Bear's here. We are going to play Scrabble this afternoon, everybody. We're going to have 4-player games, 4 players playing against each other, and it's just for fun, but whoever gets rid of all their tiles is the winner, and hopefully we can play 2 games. So if anybody's interested in playing a Scrabble game this afternoon, around 2 o'clock. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, everyone. It's Monday, June 9th. I have a work meeting at 1:30 my time. No worries, Share Bear. No worries. I'm just saying if anybody wants to play, we're playing at 2 o'clock, and hopefully we can get at least 4 people to play, and then we can maybe play 2 games. We'll see how it goes. And we'll be back tonight with puzzles too. Crosswords tonight at 8 o'clock. Yes, good luck, Share Bear. Good luck in your meeting. Excuse me. I have a couple planes overhead, guys. A couple planes going overhead right now. How about this? What does this look like? I did it again, you guys. I did it again. I have to keep my fingers off the phone. Are you guys there? Are you still here? Did I lose you? Angel with the arms out. Ooh. You know what I see? Betty Rubble's head. I see Betty Rubble's head. Remember Betty Rubble? Kind of like a cat. I see Betty Rubble's head. I kind of see a dog too. LOL. Kind of like a cat. Ooh, now it looks like a dog. It's moving around. All right. A seahorse. I can see that one. Yeah, I can see that, Roger. Yep, I see that. Cool, guys. I love looking at the clouds. You know, everyone just see what you see because there's no wrong answer. You see what you see. Then again, like a dog. Yeah. Everyone sees something different, but it's okay. Nothing's right. Nothing's wrong. It's a cloud. Just looking at a cloud. Roger, how was your weekend, buddy? I'm kind of hungry. What's everyone having for breakfast today? Plain Sharks. Good morning, Miss Daisy. Everyone, hi, Plain Sharks. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, Plain Sharks. How are you? And what's new? Plain Sharks is here. Everybody say hello. Larry, are you going to sing today? Any singing going on today, my friend Larry? Roger says focus, have a lot to get through and complete. Oh, okay. You're focused. That's good. That's awesome, Roger. Plain Shark says just getting ready to go to work for Spark. Awesome, Plain Sharks. Good. Good. Be careful out there, okay? Be careful. Larry says, I'm not sure about today, but maybe. Okay. I think I have your bell on, Larry, so hopefully I'll catch you. Roger says, how about you? We're playing Scrabble this afternoon at 2 o'clock. Anybody want to play Scrabble? Show up. 4 people can play. That's 2 o'clock. And then at 8 o'clock, we're doing crossword puzzles. And in between, I have to clean my house. I have to run the vacuum at the very least. So I have a busy day too. Sherbert says, Plain Sharks, have a blessed, awesome day. Yes, Plain Sharks, have a good day. Make that money. Make that money. Plain Shark says, you too, Share Bear. I'll play Nosy Neighbor. Like, Nosy Neighbor time. Plain Shark says, you too, Share Bear. Do you like playing Nosy Neighbor, you guys? It's kind of fun, isn't it? Welcome, everybody. Happy Monday, guys. Monday, June 9th, 2025. Almost a third of June already through. Wow. It's 9:24 a.m. here on the east coast of Florida in the United States of America. We're called the United States of America, but we're really not the United States of America. We're the ripped apart, down and out, rich get rich, poor get poorer United States of America. But we're not talking about those things. I don't even want to feel, I don't even want to discuss those things. I don't want to think about those things. I just really want to concentrate on my little corner of the world. That's all. We're put our place back up. I can't talk today. We put our place back up on the market. Hopefully we get a buyer soon, and we're going to start a new chapter somewhere else, hopefully. And all you guys are going to come with us and help me and help us. So that's what we're up to right now. Share Bear sending us some love. Thank you, Share Bear. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. So nobody answered me. What is for breakfast? Anybody? Anybody having some breakfast or lunch? Are you having lunch? Any of my UK friends over there having lunch? Anyone? Plain Shark says one. 1, 2. Plain Sharks, you were gifted a membership. If you click on that little smiley face and use the emojis to your left, those are the ones I made. Please use them. Please use them. Plain Shark says, I don't know what I'm going to have for breakfast yet. I'm hungry. Lisa says, hubby said coffee. Enjoy your coffee, you guys. Larry says, my brother bought some music pedals, so if you guys want, I will have to do a special live with him. Put it together. He has quite a few pedals. Nice, Larry. Yeah. Absolutely, Larry. We all want to see and experience stuff that we don't. Absolutely, Larry. Rhode Island Roger says applesauce and an egg. There you go. Plain Sharks did emoji. Thank you, Plain Sharks. And so Share Bear, thank you. I put up a couple new ones. I hope you like them. Thanks, guys. They're lovely. They're just lovely. 55 likes. Whoa, thank you, guys. Thank you for the love. Larry says he's a rock and roller. Awesome, Larry. I think that stuff would be really fun and cool. Oh, there goes the garbage, guys. That's the garbage, guys. Fisherman's Lodge Stewart is here. Hi, Fisherman's Lodge Stewart. He's sending us love hearts. Good morning, Stu. How are you? He's using emojis. Thank you, Stuart. Everybody check out my friend, the Fisherman's Lodge. Stuart, you know Stuart. You love Stuart. He's our friend from Scotland. see, Stuart, how I fixed that? Stuart from Scotland. There we go. That'll be a good channel name, Stuart. Stuart from Scotland. Anyways, everybody check out my friend Stuart. Hi, Stu. How are you, buddy? He says, hey, Share Bear. Share Bear says, good morning. Hi, Fisherman's Lodge. Hi, Stuart, my friend. How are ya? Stuart was on a panel of 4 yesterday. I stopped in his live stream. That was kind of fun, Stuart. Thanks. Stuart says, hello. Stuart says, I'm getting good, getting better. That's right. You had like a respiratory thing. You're feeling a little better? Good, Stu. Keep piling on that vitamin C. Good. It's super sticky here. I mean, it is so sticky. Fisherman's Lodge says, hey, Share Bear. And hello. Hi, Stu. How you doing, bud? He's getting better. You are. Good, good. Ophelia says, hey, everyone. Hi, Ophelia. Welcome. Don't forget we're doing Scrabble today at 2 p.m. and crossword puzzles tonight at 8 p.m. Okay. Ophelia says, Daisy, ma'am, sharing your life. Thank you, Ophelia. Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. Handmade and homegrown says, good morning to Stuart. Larry says, hey, Ophelia. Ophelia, how you doing today? Anybody got any plans today? Anybody doing any fun today? Lisa smiles a lot. Says, hello, Ophelia. Sono says, I'm back. Welcome back, Sono. How are you? Larry, excuse me. Larry says, how are you doing today, Ophelia? Sono says, hi, Ophelia. Sono says, doing well. Good. I got my coffee. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you got your coffee, too. Sono says, what do you call an angry but sweet coffee? Bittersweet. Bittersweet. I like that. Replace. Larry says, best part of waking up is coffee in your cup. That's right, Larry. Folgers, right? Corey's Outdoor Adventures is here. Hi, Corey's Outdoor Adventures. How are ya? He says, hi, all. Everybody say hi to Corey's Outdoor Adventures. You know him. Say hello. Corey says, hi, Miss Daisy. Lisa says, watching it on the news now, Sonal. Larry says, Folgers coffee. That's right. Corey says, hi, Sonal. Hi, Corey. Welcome. Good morning. Happy Monday, Corey. We're just hanging out here on the patio. We're just hanging out here on the patio. The sky's so pretty today. Let's look at some of the clouds. Oh, that's too close. I zoomed in too much. There's our tree. The water's still rushing in, everybody. Dundee says, how about a sweet one working on itself? Better sweet. Nice, Dundee. How about a sweet one working on itself? Better sweet. I like that. That's good. I'm putting that up too. All right. Sonal says hi to Corey. Corey says, you too, mate. Hope you have a great Monday. Ophelia says, Daisy, may I share your channel? Thank you, Ophelia. Thank you. Ophelia says, beautiful sky. It is, isn't it? It's pretty today. Lisa says, best part of waking up is listening and watching Daisy May. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Well, you know that has to get pinned up there. That's right. Thank you, Lisa. Larry says, amen, Lisa. Thank you, Larry. Everybody check out Larry, especially when Larry has a concert. You'll thank me. Believe me, you will thank me. Larry's great. I can't believe it's Monday already. Didn't the weekend go by super fast, you guys? Like it was Friday and all of a sudden it was Monday, right? And it's hot here. I don't want to wish away the, half a year, but I wish it was like October. Because the summer here is so hot, you guys. It is so hot. It's hot and stinky humid right now. I don't know what the temperature is though. But it's hot. When I walk out the door and it's hot, you know it's hot. Sono says, there's Larry's link. Thank you, Larry. Or thank you, Sono. There's Larry. When Larry sings, there's his link, you guys. Go make a new friend. You'll thank me later. Thank you, Sono. Everybody check out my friend too. Sono's all about freedom. Because he's an amazing guy too. Lots of fun. Toolman's a member for a month. Great, Toolman. Love you, buddy. Toolman, Toolman. Larry says, thanks, Sono. Sono says, you're welcome. Sono says, you're welcome, Larry. Larry's a member for 3 months. Thank you, Larry. We love Larry. And Toolman. Toolman says, good morning. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. How is everybody? Toolman, how you doing? I did see you yesterday somewhere. I don't know where. But good to see you again, Toolman. He says, good morning. Sono says, good morning to Toolman. Lisa says, I had a dream you were moving and told your neighbor to go stuff a chicken. Lisa, I love it. But you are too polite. I would not be that polite, Lisa. I might say things that you would be shocked. Thanks, Lisa. That is so cute. But I would tell him more than to go stuff a chicken. Handmade, homegrown, Daisy made Toolman is my husband. I remember Stacy telling me, but see, I forgot. So thank you, Handmade, for reminding me. Handmade and homegrown and Toolman. There you go. Okay, you guys? Thank you. The Fisherman's Lodge says, hello, everyone. Hello, Stuart. Welcome. Toolman's laughing. Handmade and homegrown and Toolman. I do remember Stacy telling me, but I'm old. I forget stuff. Shelly says, hi, Stuart. Good morning. Shelly says, hi, Stuart. Handmade and homegrown and Toolman. Okay. Better woman than me, young lady. Lisa says, hi, Stuart. Rhode Island says, take care. Bye, Roger. Thank you for being here. Everybody check out my friend, Rhode Island Roger, and his lovely channel and his beautiful dog. Thank you, Roger. Have a great day, okay? Thanks for stopping by. He says, take care. Handmade and homegrown says, oh, I understand there are so many to remember. Yes, there is. And you're trying to remember, okay, so you're trying to remember the channel. You're trying to remember what the channel's about. You're trying to remember, like what you watched and what their name is. Thank you, Handmade and Homegrown, for understanding. Thank you. Rhode Island says 54 like. Thank you, Roger. Thanks. Like number 54, thank you. Stuart says, hi, Lisa. Lisa. Stuart, how you doing, buddy? Shibber says hi to Toolman. Handmade Homegrown says sub to Rhode Island Roger. Thank you, Handmade. The Fisherman's Lodge Stuart says, Sono, my brother, how are ya? Sheriff Bear says 59. Whoa, mine's showing 60. Oh my goodness. Thanks for the love, everyone. Thank you. Toolman says, good morning to Share Bear. Fisherman's Lodge says, I had a call. No worries, Stuart. No worries, bud. How's it going? Happy Monday. Stuart says, now it's a 61. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the loving and the likes. Thank you. We had a group hug earlier. We had to have a group hug with Mary. We needed to help Mary get through her morning. So I hope we did that. Now it says 61. Mine says 60. Mine says 60, but it's okay. Shibber says, Lisa, I agree. Best part of the AM is right here. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you, Purple Share Bear. You guys are so sweet. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for stopping in and having coffee or tea with me. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Thanks for stopping in and hitting the like button. Thank you, thank you. Look at now the water's quiet again. Someone says, welcome back, Purple Share Bear. Remember how the tide was coming and now look at. The tide was rolling in and now it's just very, very quiet. Hunting wabbits. We're hunting wabbits. Look at the water. Remember before it was rushing in? Wow. So beautiful, isn't it? All right. All right. Someone says, welcome back, Purple Share Bear. Lisa says, is there a rainbow Share Bear? Is there a rainbow? Hmm. I don't even think I have one around. I love rainbows. I love all the colors, right? So pretty. So yeah, look at how calm the water is. Remember just a few minutes ago, it was rushing in. Now it's very calm. It's very calm down there right now, guys. Someone says the best part of this AM is Daisy, the wonderful chat family, especially Share Bear. Oh, you guys are all the best parts. Sonal, you are a good part. Larry sings, he's a good part. Lisa's a good part. All of you are a good part of this little community that we just love each other. Thank you guys for letting me be a part of it. Sonal, you're awesome too, buddy. Well, Larry sings says, I was watching Pure Alaska hunting bears yesterday. Cool, Larry. My mom used to watch a lot of that stuff from Alaska. Mm-hmm. Very cool. I've never been to Alaska. You know, we could put up a poll. Let's see. Start a poll. Ready, guys? All right, I started a poll, guys. Larry says he's a good guy. Oh, that's nice, Larry. Pure Alaska hunting bears yesterday. Cool. Sonal says, oh, you guys are making me blush. You're great, Sonal. I think you're fantastic. You're one of the good ones. You're one of the good ones, Sonal. You're one of the good ones. Absolutely. We're coming back later with Scrabble, you guys. Scrabble. Around 2 o'clock-ish. After lunch. And then crossword puzzles tonight at 8. Be there or be square, right? So I'm hoping everybody's realizing it's Monday, and everybody doesn't like Monday, but it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad. Lisa Sonal, you're amazing. You're right, Lisa, he is. So are you, Lisa. So's Larry. So's everybody. So loving and supportive. And even if you stop in for a like to say hello, thank you guys. Appreciate it so much. Lisa's amazing too. Someone says, Lisa, thanks. The grant when Nicole's here, she says, good morning, Daisy. Hi, Nicole, how's it going? Nicole, do you have some good news for us? Let's hear if Nicole has some good news. The grind with Nicole, you know her, hardworking young lady. She's always working hard. Larry says, hey, Nicole. Lisa says, I try to be good to everyone. Thank you, Lisa, and you are. You are good to everyone. You're so sweet. Someone says hi to Nicole. Don't forget to vote in the poll, guys. Have you ever been to Alaska? Lisa says, hey, Nicole. Nicole says 70 more. Oh, 70. 70 more. So you already haven't because they're holding 70, right? Probably holding like 100. All right, The Grind with Nicole. Everybody keep watching The Grind with Nicole. She's 70 away from 3K, but she's also working up to her 4. So check her out. Give her some love. Give her some help. Share versus The Grind with Nicole. Good morning. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, 70 more. I thought Sunday, so I was off probably by a day because I'm sure tomorrow when you check, tomorrow you probably have it. Yeah, that's fantastic, Nicole. Awesome. Someone says, I heard it was cold there. Cold where? Where's there? Where's where is there, Sonal? Where is there? Cold where? If it's cold, somebody send me some. Send me some of that cold weather. Larry says, I like watching Nicole play pool. Yeah, Nicole plays pool, you guys. Yep. And she gigs. She does anime. Check out The Grind with Nicole. Check out all these channels in the chat, you guys. You won't be disappointed. They're all great people, great channels. Stop in and say hello. Sonal says, last night my live went over 1,000 views. What? Awesome, Sonal. Congrats, man. I've had a couple of those too, although I think that mine actually dropped down after they recounted. But that's awesome. That's awesome, Sonal. Congrats, buddy. We got to pin that. That's so nice. Congratulations, Sonal. Yeah, that's great. Nicole says, thanks to Larry. Color My World says, I see a bunch of new channels. This is awesome. Yeah, new people. Hey, Color My World, welcome. Larry says, last night she was playing a video game. Sonal says, I heard Alaska is cold. Oh, yes. Yes, Sonal. Yes, it is. Nicole says, congratulations, Sonal. Yeah, awesome. Sonal says, thanks. Sonal says, thanks to Nicole. Welcome, everybody. We have 11 people in the house still. 60 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. If you're lurking, hit the like button. If you're working, please hit the like button. And if you're twerking, hit the like button. But if you're lurking or working or twerking or doing all three at one time, just double tap your screen. And thank you. This is your daily service announcement. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a friend. I traveled down the road and back again. Now the water's coming in again. Look at the water's coming back. See it? It's moving again. It's so weird. It was moving pretty rapidly. Then it completely stopped. And now it's flowing again. It's so weird. It's so weird, you guys. It's so weird. Are you guys voting in my poll here? There's only 7 votes. Please vote. Have you been to Alaska? Have you been to Alaska? Anybody? Not me. I don't know if I'd want to see Alaska or not. I mean, not that I wouldn't want to, but there's so many other places I would rather see than Alaska. But that's just me. I'm more of a beach girl, you know. I like the blue sky and the blue water and the green grass. I also like cooler temperatures than what we have here. Someone says, don't forget if you're swerving, hit the like button. Yeah, if you're swerving. There you go, Sonal. I like it. I like it, Sonal. We got to pin that up. That's so good. That's good. Shearbird says, had to restart my computer. Grr. Like Tony the Tiger. Sonal says, like. Shearbird says, come on, peeps, vote. I voted twice out of those 7. Oh, come on, you guys. Get over there and make a vote. The Grind from Nicole says, who's going to Alaska? It was just a funny, it was a funny thing. That's all, Nicole. That's all. Sonal says, I'm quick on the vote. Thank you, Sonal. Handmade and Homegrown says, I voted. Thank you, Handmade. Thank you. Handmade and Homegrown. Make sure you guys check out that channel. Lovely, lovely couple. Lovely, lovely channel. Handmade and Homegrown. And now we have 11 votes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We also have 9:48 a.m. on Monday, June 9th, 2025. June 9th. Handmade voted. Shelly says, oh, hi, Shelly. Goals are for you, Shelly. Welcome. I hear like a helicopter or something. Plane. It's a plane. I hear a plane. Shelly says, yup. Handmade says, thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Handmade. Use those emojis. Yes, use them. Thank you so much. My son's birthday's tomorrow. He'll be 14. Oh, tomorrow we'll have to sing to him. That's awesome, Shelly. Happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy birthday. Happy birthday to your son, Shelly. Are you having a little party? Everybody singing, dancing to the music on the radio. Joey's little brother. Oh, how wonderful. You said JJ. Okay, I gotcha. I didn't know if Joey meant JJ. Nice. Shelly, wonderful. Sonal says I voted 3 times. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you, Sonal. I had to vote 3 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shelly says, no, we're going to the bowling alley. Oh, how fun. That's fun. I don't even know if a bowling alley open anymore. That's awesome. Oh, have some fun, Shelly. That sounds fun. Sonal says you're welcome. Shelly says, yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. What in the world was that? Is that a car accident? I don't think so. Gold says, yep. Shelly says, yep, yep, yep. Well, welcome, welcome, everybody. Excuse me. Thank you for being here. How about anybody else have a fun day planned? I don't. I'm going to do, well, I shouldn't say that. I do. I'm going to have fun playing Scrabble because I love Scrabble. Scrabble this afternoon, everybody, 2 o'clock-ish, sometime there. Lisa's north to Alaska or south to Florida. Ooh, decisions, huh, Lisa? Which way to go? Which way do I go? Sonal says, Shiver, it's annoying. My laptop restarted by itself. Strange, it's like it has mind of its own. Maybe you have a ghost. Sonal, maybe you have a ghost, my friend. Could be. Of. It started. A mind of its own, yeah. Well, welcome everybody. Thanks for being here this morning. We're just hanging out on the patio, watching the boat cross the water here. Oh, and here, right down here. We're playing a little bit of Nosy Neighbor, and we're just having a cup. Like that, Sonal. Handmaid says, I want to thank all you amazing people for all the love. I'm 15 away from 500. Oh, everybody check out Handmade and Homegrown. Please go over and check out Handmade and Homegrown. If you like, subscribe. Oh, we have to pin you, Handmade. That's too good not to pin. Lisa says, I love your patio. Thank you, Lisa. Me too. I love it. I spend a lot of time out here. Thank you, Lisa. Handmade Homegrown. Everybody check out my friend Handmade Homegrown. Show some love over there. Sprinkle it around like fairy dust. Handmade Homegrown's feeling the love. Feeling the love. I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the love. It's going on 10 o'clock. You know what? I'm gonna go real quick and give away some memberships, you guys. I'm just gonna give away a couple, okay? Can you bear with me for just a couple minutes? I gotta fire up my computer, and let's see if we can get some of you guys a membership. Let's try. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. right, how did that go? How did that go? Let's see how that went. Da 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 da. No worries, take your time. Share Bear, I hate it too. Someone says also my laptop takes too long to start. And we did 10. Grumpy Sapper, awesome. Gravity Core, yay. Paul got one. Danny, the Stinger, Manny. Tandra, my friend Tandra. Nikki Lee, awesome. Toy Pups, too. Keeping it real life. Elfish Tanks, awesome. And Michael Bush, welcome, welcome. New members, it's awesome. I'm so happy. I know all those people. I know who they all are, too. Fantastic. Fantastic. We got 15 votes. All right, let's close the poll because I want to do something else. Welcome, everybody. All right, have you ever been to Alaska? Maybe someday, 60%. No, but it's on my list, 33%. And yes, I have, and it's beautiful, 6%. Somebody's been to Alaska. Awesome, 15 votes. Thank you, guys. Lisa, still nothing? Oh, Lisa, maybe the next time, girl. I hope so. Lisa says, congrats, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. All right, one more poll I'm going to put up very quickly before we say goodbye is, no. All right, we're doing a real quick new poll because I keep doing those emojis, or I'm sorry, I keep doing the trivia and the true and false and the emoji pick, and I want you guys to go play them. Handmade Homegrown says, congratulations, new members. Lisa says, no worries. Lisa, I want to get you one, though. We'll get you one any day now. Any day now. So I finished all the journals, you guys. I'm going to try to show them to you later today. And pretty soon they'll be up on my Etsy store. I did 6 journals. 4 of them are religious sayings, Psalms, and 2 are turtles. And wait till you see them. They're all beautiful in their own way. You'll love them all. So today we're going to do Scrabble this afternoon. I'm hoping to get 4 players to play if anybody wants to play. And maybe we could play a game and maybe another game before I have to start dinner. So hopefully we can play 2 games, 4 people. And I hope we can. And also we'll be back tonight for crossword puzzles because I've missed you guys, my crossword puzzle crew. We haven't done them since Friday. I was going to do them during the day yesterday, and then I was going to do them at night last night, but I was too tired, so I apologize. We will do them tonight. Scrabbles this afternoon, puzzles tonight. If you can make it, thank you. If you can't, go have fun. Do something fun today, everybody. Da 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 da. Color My World. We have to get you one too. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now that they're only 99 cents, I could do more of them, you know. I could do more. I gotta tell you, I changed my memberships to just one 99-cent level, and I just feel like a burden has been lifted. It's weird. Like, I feel so good about that. It's not gonna break the bank, right? I love it. Sherbert says, hey, color my world. It is exactly 10 a.m., you guys. Oh, 10:01. I spoke too soon. It was 10 o'clock exactly. I hear another plane overhead. Nicole says, dang, I thought it was 20 frames for bowling. No, it's 10. It's 10. That was a good one, wasn't it? That was a good question. That was a good question. Shelly, I wonder if Shelly played that question. That's funny, Nicole. Some of them are just so funny, aren't they? Like, oh, I knew that, you know. I knew that. Why did I guess that, you know? Or why did I answer that? I knew that. Yep. It's just for fun. It's just for a lot of fun. Thanks, Nicole, for going and playing. Everybody stop by the post tab and play the games. I appreciate it. I really, really work hard on those. I get them made up. I schedule them so they come out. Um, so everybody can have fun with them. Just a little fun thing when you come to visit my channel. Go to the post tab and just play the daily games. Please, you guys, please. I appreciate that so much. And we don't get anything for post. You know, we don't get any revenue for the posts, but I love to make them, and I love it more when people actually play the games. So thank you guys so much. I love doing it. Roll calls, Kevin. Hey, Robert. Roll calls, Kevin's here. He says, "Good morning, Kelly. Happy Monday." And I just called you Robert. I never call you Robert. Hi, Kevin. How are you? I'm losing my mind. Kevin, how are you? Everybody check out my friend Roll calls, Kevin. I gotta check out. Did you post anything new this weekend? I want to see. Good morning, my friend. How's it going? Sherbert says, "Good morning, Kevin." Roll calls, Kevin. Orange Sherbert. Hey, Sherbert, how's your hair? He said, "Not yet." Okay, good. Then I didn't miss anything. Good. Sherbert, how's your hair? I forgot to ask you. How's your hair doing? Lisa says, "Roll calls, Kevin. Good morning." I got to tell you, when I went in the house to do the membership gifting, Daisy went inside too, and she went in her bed. And when I came out, she stayed in her bed. Like, she's had enough of the heat too already today. It's hot. It's sticky. Shibra's still a little bit extreme. Aw, it really looks pretty. I'm sure for you, it's extreme and probably shock, but to me, you know, I think it looks beautiful. Cabin says hi and good morning, Share Bear. Cabin says good morning. Lisa smiles a lot. Lisa smiles a lot. Lisa says, "I'm sure it is beautiful, Share Bear." It is beautiful. It really is. It really is. It is really. Yep. Oh, it's getting toasty out here, guys. All right, folks, we're going to take off. We're going to go have some breakfast. Um, I'm going to watch some of you guys' things here. She cooks and roasts on a floating heart. Hey, she cooks and roasts. She cooks and roasts. Oh, we can't go now. She cooks and roasts. You know her. Hi. There she cooks and roasts. Hey, it's so good to see you. Everybody check out She Cooks and Roasts. Young lady, I was in your live stream yesterday. You had 50 people in there. You had 50 people in your live stream, young lady. Congratulations. She cooks and roasts. She's going to go somewhere. I'm telling you guys. We're going to say we knew her when. We knew She Cooks and Roasts when. Welcome. Nice to see ya. Kevin says it looks like it's warm already. It is, Kevin. It is sticky warm. Sherbert says good morning. She cooks and roasts. Lisa says it's 85 here. Oh, stay cool, Lisa. She cooks and roasts. Says hi, Sherbert and yay. Hey, she cooks and roasts. Roll calls Kevin, she says. La 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 la, young lady. Thank you for being here, everybody. Oh my goodness, we can't go yet now. We have She Cooks and Roasts here. If you guys have not checked her out, you need to head over to her channel and check out She Cooks and Roasts. She is amazing. She is so creative and so fun. Stop in, you'll have so much fun in her channel. You'll thank me later. Thank me later. Thank me, thank me, thank me. So, yeah, it's Monday. It's June 9th already, guys. She cooks and roasts. I won't hold you, Daisy. I'm going to live, too. Just wanted to say hello and cute thumbnail. Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, I wanted to stop and say hello to you. Thank you so much, She Cooks and Roasts. Thank you, young lady. And you said a floating heart. Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you, thank you. The grind with Nicole says just subscribe to your channel, broke house and made it stick. Nicole, you'll love that cabin. He's great. He's great. She cooks and roasts. No worries. It's all good. The grind. Okay, same, says Nicole, or says she cooks and roast. Making connections with Nicole and she cooks. Awesome, ladies. Thank you, everybody. All right, before we go, we're going to end the poll. Did you go to my post tab and play the daily games? Yes. 60% said, more than half of you said yes. Thank you, guys. It means so much that you go play them. Thank you so much. I worked so hard on them. 20% said no, that's okay. And going right now, 20%. Thank you, guys. Thank you for playing the games. She cooks and roast says hello. Cabin says thanks. The grind with Nicole. The grind with Nicole says hey. She cooks and roast. Thanks. Lisa says it's so hot. The squirrel's eating inside the feeder. Aw. Stay warm or stay cool, everybody, in the heat. And hydrate. I can't express it enough. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Please and thank you. Nicole says you're welcome to cabin. 10 people still hanging out with me and 66 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We are going to say goodbye. I really need to go eat. Excuse me. And I want to go eat. I want to let you guys go. There's a lot going on YouTube. Go spread some joy and some love. Thank you, everyone, for stopping in. We'll be back this afternoon with Scrabble around 2 o'clock Eastern time. If you can play, I'm hoping to get 4 people to play Scrabble today. Orange Shearber says, love you all. Have a blessed day. Love you too, Shearber. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a great, wonderful day. Go out into the world and spread joy, okay? I love you guys. We'll see you for Scrabble. Puzzles tonight at 8, if you can make it. I love you all so much. Happy Monday, all. Lisa says, have a great morning. Yeah, you too, Lisa. Thanks. All right. Bye, folks. Make it a good day.